Neuroscientists have found that seeing all of those likes can be toxic for a growing kid's brain. Teenagers have a growing obsession with getting approval from their peers by gaining likes and followers. The truth is, teenagers feel left out when they are not approved by their classmates or friends, so then they try their hardest to be accepted whenever they can. Almost every teenager that owns a cell phone also owns one of the few popular social media sites, such as Instagram or Snapchat. These obsessions would later lead these teenagers into depression or cause intense anxiety. In this generation, technology and the internet is thriving. About 240 million people log into Instagram every 24 hours, and about 80 million photos are shared on this app every day. With all of these posts, there is bound to be a lot of engagement with people. In total, about 4.2 billion Instagram likes are created per day. I'm sure that everyone, or at least most people watching this, have used Instagram or still uses Instagram. Although this doesn't sound like a bad thing, it could be very detrimental to a teen's health. Teenagers often compare themselves to other models or people on magazines. It has been proven that teenagers who excessively use Instagram have a higher chance of becoming depressed or gaining anxiety. Neuroscientists have found that seeing likes on social media posts is intoxicating, especially for growing brains. There are very few living creatures that can do it on their own, and generally one does better in groups. So social media takes the group concept to the extreme, where we can now communicate with each other even more. There are also specific signs that teens will show when they are starting to gain an obsession with Instagram. Some examples are that people plan out their captions in advance, promote their own posts on other social medias, and even like their own pictures so that it can boost the numbers. Everybody likes it when their friends compliment them or give them motivation on anything that they're doing. So why don't we do that face to face? You don't have to post a picture of yourself showing off your outfit that you're going to wear to school. Instead, you could go out into the world with the self-appreciation that everyone deserves. I know that people love it when they feel good, not only on the inside, but on the outside as well. So if your Instagram post doesn't get enough likes, then that shouldn't ruin your entire day. It shouldn't even matter to you, considering that when you're 30 years old and you're looking back on life, you won't remember those couple of times when your Instagram post didn't live up to your expectations. Like most inspirational or informative video, this topic cannot and will not change unless everybody wants to change it. Happiness and well-being relies on your mental state. And if you make that state rely on a number next to a heart under an Instagram post, then you won't be healthy. The mindset of teenagers should always stay positive, so the fact that this little number can affect people so much is not good for anyone. We need to change this trend of obsessing over likes and comments by accepting that nobody is perfect, including the models that teenagers so heavily compare themselves to. We need to stop trying to live up to these impossible expectations that only set us lower in life. As a community, we need to compliment each other instead of lowering everybody's self-esteem. Validation for a teenager is one of the most important things for them in this generation. It drives them to do things they normally wouldn't even think of doing. Instagram and other social medias are leading teenagers into a dark hole of depression and anxiety, and it needs to stop.